You don't see this very often, Clark, but tonight, two teams that really thrive in the half court.
Yeah, and you know, they can get up and down, and we'll see them do that some, but they much prefer, Kevin, simply to grind it out.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here is Murray. Pass to Jokic. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Now, here's Jokic. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Jokic has the ability to score from just about anywhere, but he's most dangerous inside. Tremendous skill in the painted area.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. Outside for Murray. All sorts of time. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
One of the things Murray does well is shoot the mid-range shot. He's actually deadly from there. Can't give him that kind of room.
Now here's Durant. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And a one-year player at Texas, Jared Allen came into the league as a bit of a project. He's got ample playing time to develop in Brooklyn.
Here's Jokic. Right block shot. Shot clock at 6. Buries the jump shot.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
And Greg, safe to say, Allen's defense is ahead of his offense.
Yeah, but his mobility and leaping ability serve him well as a finisher, providing that vertical spacing teams like to have inside.
Jokic high post. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And it's in there.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Dinwiddie outside. KD on the wing. And it's sent back by Millsap. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. So it's Brooklyn now. They trail by 3. Here's KD.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's Murray penetrating. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. Sweet move. Here's Allen. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Allen's got 5.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Brooklyn making some changes. Brooklyn on defense. Pass to Jokic. A 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Johnson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's stolen by Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Beasley outside. Here's Crawford. Banked in off the glass. Denver trails by 3. Inside. And stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Rejected by Harris. .40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Now Johnson. He's covered by Murray. Now Jordan. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nets lead. Just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Jokic inside. Over Allen.
I really think this is the strongest part of Allen's game, guys. I mean, his instincts on the defensive end are already platinum level.
Count that bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the 6'6" point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie, second-round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, they might have wished they held on to him.
One of the most improved players in our league. Last season, he signed that 4-year, $48 million extension from the Nets, rewarding his growth.
Martin drives in, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
Jokic high post. Back to Murray. Launches a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. 7 points for Jamal Murray.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate. Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
Jokic high post. Back to Murray. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
And even even at 6'5", that's not a giant by any means. Murray elevates high inside for these buckets. He's a high percentage shooter down low for sure.
Here's Beasley. That one, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. .151 left to play in the first half. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Pass to Jordan. The shot comes out. Plumlee with some nice D. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. .115 left now here in the second. To the inside. 18 feet out. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Porter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Back to Johnson. Here's Harris. The tray. Morris with the rebound. Pass to Plumlee. And here is Morris. He's guarded by Johnson. Back to Grant. Now Daniels. And that one released in time, but no good. And the half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And here are the Nuggets now. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And the wide open shot from Morris. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Boy, I covered Jared Allen in college, and you look at the physical profile he's got. 7.5-foot wingspan, big hands, explosive, really good athlete. He's got all the tools and an upside without limits.
Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Pass to KD. Offensive rebound. And Dinwiddie stays with it. And the Nets lead by 2.
Boy, Dinwiddie's showing a knack for when to go after these second chance opportunities. Good activity there.
Plumlee with it. He's covered by Irving. Here's Morris. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. You were talking, Clark, about Allen's length and leaping ability. He's dangerous around the rim.
Boy, he sure is, guys. Still developing his skill game, but he's already more than serviceable at the offensive end of the floor. And we know he's a rim protector defensively. Good feet, gets up and down, has a nice touch and good hands. Boy, this guy is going to be some kind of player going forward.
good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Porter, no luck.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Over to the left wing. Grant gets a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Allen, right side. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant, wide open, he fires. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14.
And, you know, we've talked about LeVert's vertical before, guys, and they're using it to be a force on the glass.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far. And a new group in for the Nets. Pass to Grant. Outside, Porter for the lead. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Offside, Chandler. It's tipped. Plumlee with the steal. Outside, Porter. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Pass to Grant. Knocked away. And yes, it's good. Plumlee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And it's good for 2. And the Nets lead by 2.
You know, Harris loves to shoot it outside, but I like seeing him capitalize from there, too.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Plumlee in the high post. 6 points for him. Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Harris.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And the Nets making a change here. Back to Crawford. Back to Harris. He gets it up. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 3. Nets leading by 3. Irving looking for an opening. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. Here's Allen. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Allen's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Nets. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. And here is Harris. Barton, wide open, he fires. Fires for 3. It's Barton on the wing. Fires the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Barton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Nets lead by 5.
And that stroke of Durant, effortless. I mean, easily pulling up from the perimeter. Textbook form. Beautiful to watch.
Jokic draws the double. Harris, good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Timeout called, the Nets. Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of him. Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Back to Murray. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Harris missing again.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front, but they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
KD with it. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Back to Murray. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Now here is Harris. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Delivering in big spots. There's a reason Harris is on the floor in these moments.
They lead by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. And it's Murray penetrating. Here's Jokic. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
KD on the wing. .131 left in the fourth quarter. Irving from long range. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Pass to Jokic. To tie it up. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You just can't foul Harris there because he's almost automatic from the line.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one. It's led to an abundance of second chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second chance points.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Pass to Harris. Fires the 3.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, I really like this kid in college at Colorado. An effective player is Spencer Dinwiddie. He really does it all. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Good all-around player.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Jokic on top. Outside for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. And here is KD. Dinwiddie. Lock at 6. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Cans it from downtown. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Johnson. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel